What's going on, guys? Coach Chris Beck here from Amazon Selling Hustle. And in this video, we are going to talk about a tool, the primary tool that I use when I am selling on Amazon. It is called Jungle Scout. I'm going to give you a tutorial on how to use this tool and walk you through some of the techniques that I use when I'm using this tool to help me find products that sell well, that have great demand, that meet my profit criteria, and that have low competition on Amazon. So let's get right into it. Now, this tool and the links for this tool can be found in the resources. I would highly recommend it. It is by far one of the best tools on the planet for doing product research. There are other ways to do product research. You don't have to get it if you don't want to, but I just find it saves me nothing but time when I'm doing product research because it works directly with Amazon, and does all the filtering based on the criteria I set in, versus a lot of the other methods are manual, and ultimately at the end of the day you still need a Jungle Scout tool to check the numbers. So this particular one is the product database. It has a database at Jungle Scout with all the products that Amazon sell. This is not based off of Amazon site, but a lot of the API is uploaded and populated into Jungle Scout. Jungle Scout then analyzes the product and spits out the numbers. And that's essentially how you get the criteria that you get when you're using this tool. Now they have another tool called the Chrome extension that we have as well, that we use as well. You have to use them in tandem. They're like a yin and a yang. They fit together, and they help each other. You can use them independent of each other as well when you're doing your product research. Like a lot of the times, I'll use the Chrome extension with all the other methods of doing product research. I'll just use my Chrome extension because my Chrome extension attaches right up here in the corner. It's an attachment obviously on Google Chrome called the Chrome extension, and it attaches on Amazon. It works off of Amazon's site, whereas the web app that they call it when you go on to Jungle Scout, the web app is the product database, and that works independently on its own. It's populated every night, so the numbers that you see are from yesterday. Okay, so that's kind of an overview of what Jungle Scout is. Now, Jungle Scout's web app allows you to set up the filters based on the criteria that you want to find products in. Like I said in the prior video, when I first started doing this, my range was a little bit broader. I wanted to see more products. I also wanted to see less expensive products. I didn't really want to spend more than $3,000-4,000 on product in the start, capital wise. So I wanted to see products at a lower price point. I've since grown to the point where I still like to see products at a lower price point, but I've expanded up just a little bit, maybe 10-20% higher than where I was at. My range was 18 to 50 before. Now it's gone up. I like to see products probably in the $22 to 50, maybe sometimes $60 range, and just see some of the stuff that's outside of my price point as far as products that I like to sell on Amazon. I don't like to sell products above $50. I think that's out of the impulse buy range. A lot of people who shop on Amazon, once that price gets higher, they'll have to check with their wife, or they'll have to shop around, or they'll have to think about it. And the whole thing with Amazon is they have Amazon Prime, which we're FBA. So you're learning how to be an FBA seller, fulfillment by Amazon. You send all your products to Amazon. I wouldn't do any other way. I would not do fulfillment by merchant. I would hate to have to package product up and send it myself and take returns. It's just too time consuming. Plus, when you send your product to Amazon, it's like 10 times the sales. Amazon's doing all the work for you, so you're leveraging your time as well. But I want people to see the product and make a decision right then and there. They like it, they like the price, they like the reviews, they like everything about the product, the pictures, they like what the listing says, they like the bullet points, and they just decide. Amazon is designed so that people can, they're designed to make it easy for people to make an impulse buy with their one-click shopping method. So, you know, your credit card's already in Amazon, you just click buy and it's done. The deal is done. So I want to be in that group when I'm selling on Amazon. So when you have the Jungle Scout web application called the product database, you're going to set in the category filters. I've set them in right here. There's a few that I haven't set in. Some of these are gated, and some of these, you know, I just don't want to. I don't want to be in grocery. Got to remember, we're doing private labels, so the products that we launch, we're going to brand. So you know, you can't brand books like, you know, you obviously got to write your books, CDs and vinyls. You know, I don't need to be there in grocery. I don't need to be in there. Clothing, I just don't want to see clothing. I don't want to sell clothing. Kindle, I'm not in there. Movies and TVs, I'm not in there. Music, I'm not in there. Software, etc. Toys, you can sell in toys, not gated. I just don't want. It's so competitive. It's same with video games, and then watches is a gated category. So I've set in all the criteria there. Standard shipping, again, I like to see smaller packages when I'm doing my research. Now, the criteria I set forth, again, my bookmark was, or my benchmark was, I want to make $100 a day. That was where I started. To do so, I figured, okay, how many products do I got to sell? Quick math, I just said, let's sell 10 a day. If I sell 10 products a day, you know, are there products out there that do these numbers? To me, at the time, I didn't think there was products on Amazon that did 10 sales a day until I saw Jungle Scout. Once I got Jungle Scout going, then I realized, wow, there are products that do 10 a day. In fact, there are products that do 100 units a day per individual seller. And that's when my ears perked up and I was like, wow, that's some potential. So at 10 a day, 30 days is 300 units. So the first criteria I want to set in is I want to set my sales, my minimum sales. I want to see at least 300 sales minimum. I don't want a maximum. If the product sells in a month 1,000, I'll be fine with that. I want to see those products. I don't want to cap it, but I don't want to see any products under 300 because I want to make $10 and I want to make $3,000 a month. Okay, so the second thing I want to set in is my price point, or that could be the first thing. Today, my price range is 22 to 55. Sometimes I'll put 60, depending on what, you know, what I type in really at the end of the day. Sometimes I'll put 60, sometimes I'll put 50, but I put 22 to 50. If you're beginning, I'd recommend just bring this down a little bit, maybe to the $18 price point. You may not sell $18 units, but you'll if you put 20, you won't see 1999 product or 1997. And those are great products to sell in as well. So you want to put, you know, you just want to, you might see 1897 products. So by putting in 18, you're going to capture a little broader spectrum and still maintain profit. The next thing you want to set in as far as criteria is competition. So competition, again, the goal is we want to rank on page one. So, I mean, really, the more reviews, the harder it's going to be for you to rank on page one in your early days. As you get going as a seller and as you start building up reviews on yourself, sales become a lot easier. You start to steamroll and momentum carries you forward. But in the beginning, I'd put my reviews, so I look for the reviews and I want maximum reviews. I don't want to see any listings generated. So when Jungle Scout does its search, I don't want to see any listing reviews right now with more than 50 reviews. That's going to eliminate a lot of product out there, but it's going to show you a lot of product that will make you $10 a sale, that will sell at least 300 a month, that are in between $18 and $50, so in an impulse buy range, and that are going to be easy for you to compete and get to page one on. So now that we have our criteria setting, and these other filters, you can look at them and read about them. I don't use them a whole heck of a lot. Down the road, I use listing quality score, LQS, a little bit. It's a more advanced way of finding crappy sellers and trying to compete with them. Weight, sometimes I'll up my minimum weight or I'll cap it. I don't want to see heavy stuff. But for the most part, I just filter. I use the up down arrows when it populates a result. And then the other ones, I just leave them blank. So let's go. I want to see 200 listings on a page. So I click 200 and hit search. That's automatic. Let's see what goes. So it takes from 58 million down to 19,000 products. So we've found 19,000 products that fit my criteria. Awesome. I should be able to find at least one that I'm comfortable in launching, that I like, and that has the demand and has a low review. So that's how you use the filter system on Jungle Scout. It's a great product. Again, I recommend it. A link is in the description. What I tell a lot of people to do is use it for the first month or two. It's subscription based, so you spend about $40 a month. Use it for the first month or two. Find a lot of products. Build up your risk calculator list, as many as you can, and then cancel your subscription. And then that way you don't have to pay anymore, and you already have a good cache of products that you can launch and take care. But if you want to keep going with the product, that's how I started my consulting business and all that type of stuff. So it's just all around a great product to have. And again, I do research every day, and I'm always populating my list every day when adding something new into there. And I built my list of products up. It's huge. So that's also another benefit of being on a product like this. So that's how you do your filters on this, the Jungle Scout web app. Again, the link is in the resources. So jump on there and use that free trial and get started with this. I'll see you in the next video. In the next video, we will go over how to look at different products, what criteria to look at when you're looking at those products. See you then.